Hi guys, Jarella here, back with more episodes of The Expanse. We're on episode 3 of season 4. So Miller directs Holden to go back to this ship, artifact, whatever it is, that clearly did land here once upon a time. Was it 1.5 billion years ago? And instructs him to release this mechanism that's been trapped by these vines, and I'm not quite sure what it's done, but it's not done something good. He only just made it out, or both of them just made it out in time, and now there's thunderbolt, lightning, and God knows what else is going off. I have no clue what that signifies, so let's go find out. This is episode 3.
Amos,
of course.
You've got lightning coming your way. It's gonna hit the settlement.
Amos, get the cover now.
How do you know where lightning's gonna strike?
Trust me.
What the hell was that?
We're not exactly sure.
Miller turned something on.
That sounds bad.
Is everyone okay?
More or less.
Murphy shot one of the belters.
What?
Why?
Because he's
I
a
don't know.
dick.
I didn't see how it started, only the end of it.
Amos, keep a lid on the situation.
Okay, you want me to shoot Morty?
No, I don't want anyone to shoot anyone. Just do what you can. Naomi, we need to see if we can figure out how to turn off what I just turned on.
The swarm was bad enough. This feels a whole shitload worse.
One strike every 3.71 seconds, exactly 3.22 kilometers apart. It's too consistent to be a natural phenomenon.
2 rioters.
Something has...
I'm a little busy right now, Doctor.
The lightning phenomenon seems to have started at the ruins.
I'm aware.
We need to go there now.
I'm already there.
Secretary Avasarala is part of the Old Guard, and we can't afford to let this be an Old Guard moment. These worlds are a new start for all of us. Everybody finally gets a fair chance.
David,
I'm
where
sorry,
are you?
Bobby. I'm really sorry. Please don't tell my parents, but I need your help.
Okay, just slow down and tell me what happened.
I was heading back from school, and a couple guys come up to me, and they said that you had to be at the Austin Shallows concourse in 15 minutes.
You really fucked things up for David.
Where is he?
At least now I don't have to listen to him go on and on about you. It's fucking pathetic.
I need a lot more makeup if you don't tell me.
David used to cook for me after school. You gave him a permanent position when you destroyed my lab and cost me a lot of money.
Made
He's
it worse.
currently working off that debt till I'm paid. He isn't going anywhere. But you do have access to the military storage rooms at the shipyard. All you
Right.
need to do is accidentally leave one of the security doors open.
Leave one of the doors open, that's it?
That's it. Do that, David's back in school tomorrow.
Why should I believe you?
You shouldn't. But this is your only chance to have any control of the situation.
Those fuckers aren't gonna do a thing to help.
Nope. I'd say the battle lines have been drawn.
We're sending the bar back through the ring. When we sell our ore, we'll have enough to buy years of supplies.
You went to university, didn't you?
Yes, in the belt. Nothing fancy like Luna or Mars.
But you got your degree. That's what I want to do. They think I can't.
We know you can. And one day...
We're not having this conversation again. Felsia, we're out of disinfectant. Go get some alcohol from the trading post.
I'm helping Naomi.
I'll go.
Felsia, do as you're told.
Lucy, I got a thing going. Rounding up some people for later today.
Are you crazy? You were right there. You saw what happened to
Yeah, that's the reason we must do this now.
What do you think you're doing?
I need some parts.
Taking what he needs.
All RC equipment stays here.
You serious? It's a fucking generator.
And it's ours. Put it down now.
Sure.
Mertry said...
Yeah, I'll square it with Mertry. What the fuck, Amos?
What?
You like getting shot?
No.
Because you were about to. So don't think I won't shoot you if you pull that kind of shit again.
Really?
Okay.
Blindly following orders?
So does that mean we're not fucking anymore?
What?
I am surprised you have the time to waste on such meaningless traditions like this.
There's been another incident, Anilis.
Colonizations of the ring systems is inevitable. Whatever is out there, we'll deal with it because that is the history of our species.
Right up to the moment that our species ceases to exist.
I want to report a kidnapping.
And what's the missing person's name?
David Draper.
I understand you want to report a kidnapping? I'm Detective Esai Martin.
A goddamn cop.
With an immaculate record and a high conviction rate.
Shit.
I hope you now understand the severity of the situation.
Your word may be worth more than mine, but there are cameras all over that shipyard. I'll get caught, and you'll be fucked.
Cameras at that dock have been glitchy for years.
This better be a one-time deal. Come again for David, or for me, bring a gun.
The instruments on the Edward Israel indicate that there's definitely some kind of structure directly below the path of the lightning, several kilometers below.
Hey, guys.
Stopped. The lightning stopped.
Oh.
The last strikes were at the chain of islands on the other side of the planet.
That, clearly. This damn thing's not gonna lift off, is it?
I was hoping it was just me.
Fayez, it felt like we just experienced an earthquake.
That's impossible. This planet has no tectonic activity.
Plant one where you are now, and the other two as far apart as you can. 50-kilometer minimum separation. Do that, and I can pinpoint the source of the quake.
When you undermine my team's authority, you put everybody here in danger, including your own crew.
The others don't get it yet, but I know what you are.
Oh? And what is that?
A killer. Try that shit with my people.
Someday I think you and I are going to end up bloody.
How about now? I'm free right now.
Apologies for the interruption. I have the research you requested. Our friends have been doing quite a bit of digging into Nancy Gao. She scored very high marks on her placement test and got into the apprentice
I
lottery.
don't have time or patience to read her whole fucking biography.
Get to the
Tell me
point.
what you found on her.
Nancy Gao was accepted into the apprentice lottery on her first try. 1 week after she applied.
No one's that lucky.
Formally requesting that her application be given special consideration.
She jumped the line. Gao says people deserve the truth. Let's give it to them.
Well, if that's the truth. I have no idea what they are. Type beam encrypted module.
Okay, I've got the epicenter. I'll send the coordinates.
It's a ground shake. I think it is. Getting a lot of kids to do his dirty work.
You can't help.
Guys, do you see this? You should be on top of it.
Oh my god. Another one's emerging.
Back home, safe and sound.
I'm okay. I'm home.
Okay, just stay there and keep the door locked. I'll be back soon. When we get to Inner Shallows, I better not see you again.
You know, a person with your training and skill set could make a lot of money.
I have a job.
Yeah, tearing down warships. All those sensors and guidance systems we built for war, they're sitting in warehouses gathering dust, waiting for you to throw them out. They could be used by millions of people to do something better with their lives.
And make you rich?
When it docked, Asha and I set up behind their module. On my signal, Kellen and Enzo opened fire from the front. Flushed them out the back.
A few days after we landed, a dozen people from Debab collapsed. We realized their bodies had not responded to the gravity drugs.
I'll be fine.
2 of ours who said the same thing were put into recycler less than a day later. You don't go back up the well soon, you'll be dead. Just like them.
Can't stay here. What is going on here?
That thing is chewing up a swath over 3 kilometers wide.
Alex, linking to the Rossi's fire controls. We're gonna drop a torpedo on that thing, conventional warhead.
What?
I can't
No. You can't do that.
Watch us.
We still have time. We could go back to the settlement. We could evacuate.
And in the meantime, that thing could speed up, change course, do something else we can't even imagine, and then we'd be out of options.
Okay. Now what's gonna happen? Bombs away! That did precisely nothing. Oh. Great.
I hope that answers your question.
Gonna finish him, I. Okay, so episode 3. I'm not sure what that missile's just done. I mean, it appears it was a delayed reaction to begin with. Stopped it from spinning. Stopped it tearing up the earth. But the other woman's probably right. There's something underneath far more powerful that's powering this damn thing. I think that's just the tip of the iceberg. And yes, I'm using it as an analogy because these things are buried. Where's Miller when you need him? Even though we know it's not Miller, but this thing is using his likeness to its advantage to gain the trust in Holden. And I think he's right to the extent where he's like, I'm not sure we can trust anything he says anymore because he didn't warn us any of this shit was going to happen. All I was doing was flicking a switch for him that he couldn't operate, apparently. And this RCE guy, Amos is right. He's a killer just the same as he is. He does whatever's required to get the job done, and he's just made it 100 times worse. They're not going to stand for that. But Naomi, trying to have a go at him, collapsing, almost dying. I thought she'd had a heart attack. She can't stay down here, clearly. I mean, it would be like us going to a planet that's 3 or 4 times the gravity that we could sustain. We'd have the same issue. So she's going to have to get off this planet. I know she's trying to do the right thing and be back with her family, be back with the team, but she cannot stay down here. Now, swapping back to Avasarala. She's a wise old bird. And those figures it showed of how far in front she was for the race for this could quite easily change. I think that's what she was saying. It should be more. Because, hey, we've just had a presidential election. Look where that just went. And finding dirt on someone to be able to discredit either them or their rise to where they currently are and invalidate everything around them and who they are is the political way to do it. Especially if you have found something genuine. You're not just, making stuff up. But who would have put her into that? There's obviously a lot more behind that. They're not going to tell us yet. And if we swap over to Bobby's position, I didn't see him being a cop. I really didn't. But she was stuck between a rock and a hard place once that happened, so she did what she was asked to do. I believe it is just technology and like transmitters and all this technology that they've got that's going to waste. I understand what he's saying, and the way of, I would say the world, but it's more than the world. The way of the solar system that everybody is between Earth and Mars and the belts and everybody is changing with this ring business. And He's seeing it as a financial gain, of course, in the format, but I don't know. Has he got a point? Especially saying, look, after what they did to you, you don't owe them anything. And you could be earning a lot of money from this, and distributing all this to people who could make use of it rather than it being used against your enemy. She's a duck out of war, being where she is right now. At least she's got him out of it, he's back home, but that's not the end of that either. Anyway, I'm trying to work out where this might go. As regards this thing, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's meant to do. I don't get what the lightning was for, unless it was some sort of, like, I don't know, galactic spark plug that has just sent a chain reaction around the planet to reignite these things. I think there's a load of them on the planet buried. What they do, I'm not sure, but they've been here for a long time. Right, we will be back with episode 4 very soon. So until then, guys, by all means, post your comments down below. Give me your theories. Try not to give me any spoilers. I'm trying to work it out as I go along, but I don't know anything in advance. And if I was completely wrong about what was in that case, please tell me, because I wasn't entirely sure. Don't forget, it will be available over on Patreon, as it normally is. Full-length reaction link will be in the description. And I will see you for the next episode very soon. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. See you for the next one.